In this lecture, I'm going to talk about how to create a book cover using ChatGPT AI. This is something that I've been doing recently quite heavily. In the past, I created my own book covers using PowerPoint, of all things. Now I've converted over to using ChatGPT AI to create my book covers, and I want to show you how this works. First, we'll begin with how to use ChatGPT. To find it, go to chatgpt.com. Now, all you've got to do is go to here and you could start typing what are known as prompts, requests to ChatGPT to do things, and it will do them. But it will only do it for so long, and eventually it will ask you to create a free account. So at some point, create a free account. That's all you need, and it's free. It'll just ask for some information for you, like your password and your username, and then you'll have an account, and you'll be able to use ChatGPT more extensively than you will without an account. Now, once you log into ChatGPT, this is what you're going to see. Here's the URL at the top. And then just below that, you're going to see the new chat button. Click on that when you want to start a brand new chat on a new subject. Below that are the various tools available via the OpenAI interface, including DALL-E, which is their image generator, which we're going to use for book covers, but we're going to use it via ChatGPT. Below that on the left are your chats. It's a history of all your chats. ChatGPT remembers everything that you said, and it references that in future chats to streamline things. Now on the right is the output area and the input area. You write what are known as prompts, which are English language requests of ChatGPT to do things. Now let's take a look at an example of how this works. You're down here on ChatGPT in the prompt window, and you write a prompt like, create an outline for a short book about smartphone photography for beginners. You send that into ChatGPT, and ChatGPT thinks about it for a while, and it responds with, here is a clean Amazon-style book outline for a short book on phone photography or smartphone photography, and it gives you the outline, chapter and subchapter at a time. It's pretty much a table of contents for your book. Now, this is an example of generating text with ChatGPT. In this particular lecture, we're interested in generating images. So your prompt might change to something like, create a 6x9 book cover for this prompt. ChatGPT will recognize this as a request for an image and will send the request in the background to DALL-E, which is their image generating tool, which will generate your book cover for you. Now, this is an example of a short prompt or a quick prompt, which I can use when I've already been writing a book and ChatGPT knows everything about the book. There's nothing more I can tell it other than the dimensions to use for the cover. Now, there are various options for getting onto ChatGPT. For instance, you could have no account, which we talked about, get a free login. This is all that you need to use ChatGPT. And then there are various paid options. You could pay $20 a month all the way up to $200 a month to get higher priority services. Now, we're going to talk about the 3 ways that I generate book covers using ChatGPT, and then we'll look at a few examples. One is we've already looked at, the quick prompt. After I've been writing a book with ChatGPT, it already knows everything about the book. So all I've got to do is give it a quick prompt to create a book cover. The other is a more detailed prompt where I'll say, create a book cover, and then I'll copy and paste everything I can find about the book to tell ChatGPT about it so it could include certain elements like magnifying glass or whatever else applies to the book based on its plot to the book cover. So I might paste and copy and paste the book description, maybe even the table of contents from Word into ChatGPT so it knows everything about the book to create it. The final option is I worked with ChatGPT to create a thing that I call the book cover generation super prompt. And what it is it's everything that you can think of to specify about a book. And I put it into one big prompt template, and you can fill it out and submit it to create a book cover. So here's an example of a simple prompt. Create a 6x9 book cover for this book. It sends it to ChatGPT through to DALL-E, and it creates the book cover for me. Now, the second option, a detailed prompt, might look like this. Create a 6x9 book cover for, And then I copy and paste from Amazon the book's title and its book description. This happens to have a short book description, but it's long enough to give ChatGPT enough information to do this. This book cover was created from that prompt that I just showed you. The final option is to use the book cover generation super prompt. Once again, this is something that I generated with ChatGPT to specify all of the possible options for defining a book cover. So you fill in the fields and the square brackets in this prompt, like the book title, the subtitle. In Module 2, there are 11 modules in this. You're only seeing the first 5. So is this a nonfiction book? What's the subgenre? Does it have to be in thumbnail sales? Yes, it always has to be. Does the author's name need to be prominent? The book cover type, is it going to be an ebook? What's its width? The overall visual, is it minimalist? It just keeps going on and defining exactly what you want from a book cover. When you get done, copy the whole prompt and paste it into ChatGPT to get your book cover. Now, there's various ways to get to the super prompt. If you want to download a Word docx file, just go to iib.pub/bookcoversuperprompt. If you want to open the prompt in Google Docs, go to bookcoversuperprompt-edit. And if you want to work with a text file, just go to bookcoversuperprompt-text or edit it in Google Docs with bookcoversuperprompt-text-edit. So you have various options for opening and working with the super prompt. The final thing that I want to say about working with ChatGPT is after every initial book cover generation, I don't use the first book cover that comes out. I work with ChatGPT to massage the book cover to my liking with prompts such as regenerate the book cover, removing all the signs and cars from the scene, or center the book title and make it more prominent. How about change the series name to Miss Henry Cozy Mysteries? So I change everything until I get the book cover exactly like I like. Now, also note that ChatGPT remembers past book covers, and if you're creating a series, it will automatically create books in that series in the same style. Now, I'd like to look at several examples of book covers I've been generating recently for my wife's books. Here is the Butterscotch Jones mystery series, kind of an edgy, cozy mystery series. And these book covers were created with the more detailed prompt, the detailed prompt in ChatGPT. So were these for her mystery series, the Miss Henry Art Cozy Mysteries. 2 book cover examples. Same here. The detailed prompt was used to create the Secret Staircase and 12th Night. And finally, the Kenneth Mayhew mystery series was created using ChatGPT, as you see in these examples. The final thing that I want to point out is that you can even go so far as to create promotional information with your book covers on it in a matter of minutes with ChatGPT. So that was how to create book covers with ChatGPT. You've got your 3 options. You got your quick prompt if you've been writing the book. You've got a more detailed prompt where you copy any information that you got about the book and give it to ChatGPT so it knows what book cover to create. And then you've got the super prompt that you can use. Good luck and happy book covers.